In this video, I will make sure I will fix your dropshipping mindset forever, because that's what exactly I have been doing. And because of this, I was able to make 8K yesterday on this brand new store. And as you guys can see, in the last 90 days, we were able to scale the store to 300K in 90 days. I gave a special training to my team in Icarus Agency, where we do media buying for other dropshippers to let them know how to think like a dropshipper and how you can scale dropshipping stores. So in today, I will give you guys this presentation that I gave to the team, where I will take you inside of the mind of a dropshipper, where speed, chaos, and scaling smarter is the #1 topic. And after this video, you exactly understand how you should be scaling your dropshipping store to new levels. So let's get this started. And of course, this presentation is all about yours truly, myself. Here you guys see me checking my Shopify dashboard 2 days ago, because then it was still on 305K in the last 90 days. So remember, this was a training special for my Icarus Agency team members. And maybe I will take this video offline later, because I think this one is way too valuable. So let's get started. So first of all, welcome to the jungle. I literally see that this dropshipping in the e-commerce space is literally a jungle full of individuals going from left to right. They're just thinking about making money, making better ads, and checking their Bitcoin portfolio. That's what I see when dropshippers go wrong. They just pivot very quickly to different business models as well. So I call this the typical dropshipper. Here you see me again checking my bank account with 1 million and the Bitcoin portfolio 5 million down. And I call this the 100K Dubai Dreamer, because if you take a look at it, the dropshippers have a specific character. The age is mostly between 18 and 28. They watch a lot of Iman Gadzhi, the Ecom King, and Sebastian Gorju, and they have very simple life goals: a Rolex by 22 and a Lamborghini by 25. And the business plan is very simple as well. You launch a store, run ads, scale to the moon, and move to Dubai. Okay? They have the exact same common traits for the mindset as well. Speed over substance. That's always what I see. Short-term gratification. So they're obsessed with quick wins and screenshots, and they ignore the boring fundamentals like margin, fulfillment, and branding. And they do change their product page every 5 days because the product is not converting. They are motivated by status and not sustainability, but they want to become rich just like Mark Zuckerberg. So how do you actually communicate with dropshippers? Again, this was for my media buying team, so I wanted to let them know how they need to communicate with these dropshippers. Well, I call it speak Lambo, think long term. You should use the language, scaling, 10x, 1K days. You should validate their dreams, but bring strategy. Become one of them, but lead with depth. We all have seen these images where they just went on a Domino's job and then suddenly 1,500 days later, they have a Lambo. So this is something interactive, because what do you guys think? What's the most likely reason a dropshipper will ghost you after 1 week of working together? Well, this again was for my media buyers, and they all thought about D. They launched a new store without telling you. Well, A is the laptop broke, B is they pivoted to crypto, C their supplier vanished, and D they launched a new store without telling you. Everyone was saying D, but let me tell you, it is B. They pivot to crypto. They change products and strategies faster than Netflix changes thumbnails. So if you're not replying with scale within 12 hours, they assume you died, which is true. But yeah, all jokes aside, the harsh truth is that most of these dropshippers struggle a lot. And not because they're stupid, they struggle because they are lazy. And I've been teaching this on this YouTube channel as well, to make with the lazy way 2.8K days back in the days. But I want to pivot this one, because I think if you stop being lazy, you will be making a lot of money with your dropshipping store. And I will show you exactly how. Because let me give you a reality check. The data tells that only 1.5% of the dropshipping stores achieve more than 50K in monthly revenue. That's insane. If you make more than 50K a month, you're already in the top 1.5%, which is insane. So again, what's the first thing many dropshippers do after they first hit their first 100K month? A, they hire a financial advisor. B, they fix their checkout page. C, they buy a Rolex and post a reel in a rented Lambo. Or D, they reinvest into branding. What do you guys think? Well, it's C, buy a Rolex and post a reel in a rented Lambo. I was this guy. When I made my first, I think 100K day in Dubai back in the day, we rented, I believe, 6 Lambos and 2 Ferraris. We bought some Rolexes as well. We did spend stupid money back then. But yep, priorities. You know it's real when their bio changes to 7-figure e-commerce expert. Well, the market growth and trends. This is pretty insane if you read this. The global dropshipping market is projected to reach $434 billion in 2025, up from $351 billion in 2024, which means a growth rate over 23% this year. So just take a second guess. Is dropshipping really dead? The market is expected to continue expanding. So with revenue projected to reach 1.9 trillion by 2032, which is, I think, a 5-6x from what we have today, which is insane. So what does this mean for us as an agency, but for you as a dropshipper? We have a money printer. We do have a legit money printer. Our agency standards right now are that we are not having clients under less than $100 per day in the ad budget in the past 2 weeks or after 2 weeks. That's now the golden rule. So if you guys want to work with our agency, we will push you very quickly because we want to see you win within 2 weeks. For example, live example, I started a complete new store on April 13th, and at April 25 on Google Ads, we are already spending $100 per day. That's what you should be having. And in the first month, we generated, I believe, like 12K in revenue with 5K in ad spend. That's just the first month. And the first month is mostly about validating your products and your stores. And this is how it should be looking like. So our golden rule as a media buying agency is that we're not therapists, we are media buyers. And this is exactly where I will tell you guys as a dropshipper, or maybe you guys thinking about doing dropshipping, where your potential is and what your role is as well. So what's the average time it takes a beginner dropshipper to give up and try a new business model? A, 6 months, B, 3 months, C, 3 weeks, or D, after the first 50 euros in ad spend? Take a guess. Well, it's D, after the first 50 euros in ad spend. They say dropshipping is dead after spending $50 on seeing 0 sales. This is a legendary testing phase. So maybe now you wonder, what are these lazy dropshippers then doing wrong, Jesper? How can we fix this? Well, it's very simple. It's not the ads, it's the foundation. You cannot control the ads that much, but you can make a good foundation. So for example, you should be fixing your P&L based on margin calculations. You should be having not broken or ugly stores. What I mostly see that stores are missing: urgency, scarcity, and social proof. They also have a lot of times bad market choices with zero data research. And of course, the last one, and that's a big one, you guys mostly are scared of spending more money while being on a ROAS less than 3, which is stupid. So every time when I do audits of stores, they look like this. It's so ugly. Look at this. This will not convert. Instead, they should be looking like this. Beautiful store, beautiful AI model, scarcity, urgency, social proof, everything is in there. So our role in the agency as a growth partner is that our value is not only in launching campaigns. We educate, we direct, and we elevate clients. We help them think in yearly ROI instead of daily ROAS. You help them understanding the complete funnel, and you will tell them when you're not able to scale because of their product and store selection. So how can we make a success of every client, and how can you guys make a success of every store? Well, first of all, don't overcomplicate the stuff. The store needs to be clean and easy to navigate. The store has all the urgency, scarcity, and social proof. The colors match together, no more than 3 colors. The budget needs to match the number of products. Normally the ratio is between 1 to 3. $100 budget is max 300 products in the store for Google Ads dropshipping. The products have good images and good title and competitive prices, and the market has buying power, and store has all local payments. This is the 80-20 rule. If you fix this, you will make some revenue. So what's the difference between a 30K per month store versus a 100K per month store? Well, this is what I notice every time. The store owner is not afraid of spending a bit more on a lower ROAS. And the store has a higher AOV as well, normally $60 plus. And the email marketing, that's exactly on point. And the cost of goods prices is the main focus, not the daily ROAS. They don't do copy and paste, but they do find trends and add the products on time. And of course, they test multiple countries. Let me give you guys a real life example. As you guys can see, you know this trend, old money. Iman Gadzhi actually started this trend, I guess, with all the Logopiana back in the days, but people are actually searching on Google for old money. And now if we would click on this one, you guys can see this dropshipping store is printing with only 95 products, and they make a beautiful branded looking store, which is insane. Look how good this store looks like. And these guys are making some good amount of money. I don't think that SimilarWeb, well, yep, SimilarWeb is showing. It's a little bit behind, but you guys can see they're scaling. They just started out. I know who is behind this. Well, I don't know them, but I've seen some insights. This is crazy. So this is how a store should be looking like. Okay. Okay, let's go and do the next one. How to instantly unlock more potential. As you guys can see here, in the last 90 days, we generated 343,000 Great British Pounds. I think this is 450,000 USD in just 90 days with just these common tricks that I'm going to give you. So first of all, you should be testing more markets. As you guys can see here, we are live in the United Kingdom, in Italy, in Switzerland, in Germany, in Poland, and Australia, United States. You should be testing more markets because suddenly you will find an untapped market which will increase your sales like crazy. For me, this store was actually the US and Australia and Italy that increased insane in the last few days. And then, of course, we want to incentivize for higher AOV. This is such a game changer. You can control your AOV. You cannot control the Google algorithm, but you can control the AOV. With these small hacks, for example, 10% discount when purchasing 2+ products, people have bought exactly with this discount code for more than over 100K. 1/4 of the revenue is coming because of this little trick, which is insane. And then what we have is we use GMC promotions. We only run Google Ads on the dropshipping stores that I've showed you, and you can go to your GMC and add the promotions in there. And for example, we gave people 10 euros extra discount when they use the code. So the advertisement shows the product and it says the price with code is 10 euros cheaper. And Google loves this. This will give you a big boost in the beginning. And this one is very, very huge, and I'm literally experimenting with this straight away right now, is using local payments. So if you want to expand, for example, in the European market, which I really would tell you guys to do, you can go, for example, to the Polish market and they use Blik. You can go to the Portuguese market, they use Multibanco. The Swiss market uses Twint. Denmark uses MobiPay. If you unlock these payment methods, you will have a big advantage over the other dropshippers who are not using this payment option. I have a contact in the Freedom Achievers community. If you guys want to have this set up, first link in the description to join the Freedom Achievers community, and we will teach you exactly how to set this up and you get the contact. So then it's very simple. When everything is correct, it comes down to one thing. You should be spending more and micromanage less. You cannot control the Google algorithm, but you can control your budget. Just spend more, make sure your AOV is higher, make sure your conversion rate gets better, and let the algorithm do its thing. This was exactly the training that I gave to my team. So if you guys would love to work with my team because they have all this knowledge, if you guys want to make sure that we are able to scale your dropshipping store, I will leave a link of our website down below. You can book a call with us. We do a discovery call and we see if we're a match. And otherwise, if you want to learn how to start with Google Ads dropshipping, the link of Freedom Achievers will be in the description as well. And if you would love to know how Google Ads dropshipping changed my life completely, you should be checking out this video, because there exactly I tell you my story, how I went from bankrupt to generating more than 10 million in revenue. I will see you in the next one.